Well, hello everybody. When I was out on my walk earlier, I picked up some twigs. They looked really good twigs. They're all nice and whiffly and waffly and bendy. And I thought, because February is the month of love, I would like to weave them into one of those lovely sort of love heart shapes that you sometimes see at the garden centre. You know, the ones that cost more than you really want to spend on them. But I thought I'd have a go. Anyway, it turns out that these are the wrong kind of twigs. I picked up the ones from the ground, and it turns out that they were on the ground because they're dead. And so when I started to move them around and turn them into a heart shape just to have a little practice, they just started snapping, which was a bit of a shame really. Never mind, I'm going to use them as kindling wood and still enjoy them in a different way. But then I thought, well, I'll look around the garden, and in my garden I have a big clematis, and there are some deadish bits of the clematis which are much more bendy and don't look as though they're going to snap. So I wonder if when you're out and about on your walks or even having a look around your garden, if there are any bits that are dead, that they're not going to grow into new plants next year. We don't want to be cutting down lovely living things. I wondered whether you'd like to have a go at making a heart with me. Now, I've never done one of these before, so who knows what's going to happen. But I've got my bits of clematis, some scissors. If you're very little and you need to use scissors, then please do this with a grown-up. And I've got some string, some nice garden twine. And what I'm hoping is that I can make a love heart and then I can hang it somewhere in my garden so that when I'm looking outside the window, it reminds me how much God loves me. And I hope that that will be the same for you as well. So let's see how I get on. I'm kind of wondering if I start off with a circle, whether I can kind of bend that and make it a bit more sort of love heart shape at the top. There were some other love heart shaped things that I thought about doing as well. There's all kinds of creative ways that we can make love hearts. It might be that you want to, oh, this is going to be tricky because it keeps whipping away. It might be, oh, it might be that you want to draw something and put it in the window, or make something lovely out of paper. But I thought it would be a really lovely idea for the month of February to have love hearts all over the village to remind us that we are loved very, very much. I think I'm just going to have to stop talking for a second and yeah, and just see if I can. Oh no, actually, I can pop it under my arm. I thought perhaps I was going to have to hold it in my teeth, but no, under the arm works quite well. Where's it gone? Right, I've tied a loop in my piece of string. Let me just see if I can capture the ends of these two pieces and get them under some kind of order. Ah, yes, look, here we go. I've got a good feeling now that this might well begin to work. Now then, so I'm going to make that part the bottom of my love heart. Now, let's hope. Oh, there's a snapping sound. I was going to say, let's hope this doesn't snap. Oh, more snapping, more snapping. It's only very gentle snapping though. I wonder perhaps if it will just snap on the outside and hold together on the inside. How's it going? I was thinking that if I could at least just get a love heart shape to start with. Ooh, there we go. Wow, there we are. It's going to be a bit like that. I thought if I could get the basic shape of a love heart to begin with, then what I could do is to add some more of my clematis and just build it up a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. So whatever you decide to do to make something beautiful and love heart shaped, I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy getting out and about, having a lovely walk, scavenging for things, or even just looking around the garden. There's so much life just beginning to happen in the garden now. There are buds on the trees. I've got some plants that are almost about to flower, which is quite amazing really. Enjoy the outside. I'm really sorry, Green Spaces, that we can't meet together in person again in the churchyard like we've been doing, but just because we can't do that doesn't mean to say that we can't get outside, enjoy ourselves, and find lots of symbols both of love and of new life. I wonder how you got on with your creative ideas for making a love heart. Well, as you can see, I finished my one here. It took a little bit more string and a little bit more breaking and snapping of twigs than I anticipated, but it's here and it's definitely heart-shaped. And then I thought, well, where am I going to hang it in the garden so that I can see it and be reminded about God's love? And I thought, actually, no, let's hang it somewhere where everyone can see it. So as you can see, it's here outside my front door with me, which means that anyone who is dropping off a parcel or the postie and popping a letter through the door can see it, and our neighbours as well, hopefully, as they walk towards their homes as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's Green Spaces, and I hope that you've enjoyed a little bit of crafty challenge to make something which is love heart shaped, to remind you that God loves you and God loves everyone. Bye for now.